Will Gervonta Tank Davis be stripped of his WBA super title? Let's talk about it.
We got this game, burning like flame. We keep this street shit going through our heart and our veins. We got this game, pouring like rain. That shit we spit the real shit. Y'all about to get fucked up.
Welcome to Big Faces Worldwide. It's your boy Big Will. I'm going to bring you the biggest news from the biggest faces in the sport of boxing. Let's talk about it. There's a lot of confusion going on when it comes to the super featherweight title of the WBA. First off, let me shout out BoxingScene.com. Jezreel Corrales was the WBA super champion at 130 pounds. Last October, he was knocked out in the 8th round by Alberto Machado, who then captured that title at the Turnstone Resort in Las Vegas. But last week at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, Gervonta Tank Davis beat the brakes off of Jesus Cuellar in 3 rounds to capture the WBA featherweight title. Now, many were under the impression that Davis was capturing the WBA's regular title at the weight and not the super title, but that's not the case. It appears that Tank was winning the super version of the belt, and Machado was somehow downgraded to the status of regular champion when he was ready and willing to and able to fight Tank. To make matters worse, Cuellar, who was moving up from 126 pounds, he ain't fought nobody in 17 months. It appears that it might be claimed by the sanctioning body that Machado never actually captured the WBA super title. If you recall, Jezreel Corrales, he failed to make weight for that fight, and Machado fought for the vacant belt. It's now listed on various online records that Machado, he fought for the vacant regular belt, and previously the records appeared to state that he was fighting for the vacant super belt. There's also issues with Machado making a mandatory defense against Rafael Mensah, who was promoted by Don King. 2 purse bids have already been pushed back because Don King refuses to move forward under the terms of the WBA's monetary split. Now, Machado, he's promoted by Golden Boy Promotions along with Miguel Cotto Promotions. Hector Soto, the vice president of Miguel Cotto Promotions, he stated that the WBA made a super championship title when the champion of the organization is Alberto Machado, and he's available to fight with anyone. He's not injured. What is the explanation of the WBA? For that, we have been working with lawyers from Golden Boy, and a letter was already sent to the WBA president. Yeah, man, I'm a little confused about this myself. Just like when the fight first was announced, there was no title involved. I remember there was no title. Nobody was talking about a title. And then all of a sudden, when they was promoting the fight, I started seeing, this is for a title. This is for a title. And I remember being on Twitter, and I remember commenting on somebody's post. I forget who it was, saying how did this get to be a title fight? And like you should have seen like my timeline flood with notifications. People were wondering the same thing. Like how did it get to be a title fight? I mean, I don't know, man. A lot of people saying, Mayweather Promotions got that money, man. They got them relationships. Maybe they can make things happen. I'm not saying they did, but I'm just a little confused, as is Machado and his team, as to how Tank got to be the super WBA featherweight champion. I don't know, man. Leave your comments in the comment section. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll get with you on the rebound. Later.